Good morning and welcome to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac, president of Roby Electric and W.H. Hobbs Plumbing, along with Trent Haston, president and CEO of the Roby family of companies. We are your hosts. It's Sunday morning. It's 9 to 10. At Home with Roby. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's have some fun. I think if you're listening, stick with us through the whole show. We have my mom and dad in the studio, and my dad is certain to tell some good jokes. Probably embarrass me a little bit.
I think he said he was going to do a souflex on you. You remember what a souflex is?
A suplex, you mean?
Something.
Wasn't that you talking about? Are we going WWF?
I'm going NWA, dog.
That's old school.
That's really.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. You're going to give me a Ric Flair. Woo!
The Four Horsemen, baby. The Four Horsemen.
I'm still going over here. We got a good show, man. I'm excited. My parents are in town. We're going to a wedding for my cousin Catherine, who's getting married to Barrick. Catherine and Barrick are getting married in Winston-Salem area, Kernersville, and I don't understand this. They're getting married, A, they're during football season, okay, and B, Barrick went to Virginia Tech. They live in Blacksburg, and we got Virginia Tech Clemson same day. What's going on with that?
So are they getting married
I'm just kidding,
at the college?
No,
Are you... Kernersville.
Yeah.
I don't know where Kernersville is.
Winston-Salem area.
Okay.
So
that's Wake Forest is the college I was talking about.
Oh,
dude.
I thought you were talking maybe
I had a home builders board planning retreat earlier this week at Grayland, which is in Winston, and it's right at the campus. I think it was an old dormitory, and it's a big stone building.
That's cool.
Your dad's over here correcting me. What'd you say?
He is good.
A fraternity house. Big old fraternity house with big 12-inch stone walled like a castle.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And my wife got really mad at me because we were in the basement from about 9 to 12 where they had some festivities set up and stuff and hanging out. And then I come out and heard all these messages pop up. And she's like, I've been trying to call. I didn't know she was trying to call me.
That's a good place to have a meeting.
I was not trying to ignore her,
but
baby.
You had no
I love you, sweetheart.
You had no cell phone coverage. And, of course, I'm kidding about having to go to my cousin's wedding. I'm excited to go. I'm really happy for her and happy for them.
That's good.
We're just going to have the game up on my phone or something. You know, I'll be that guy that, like, you know, they're praying. They'll be like, yeah!
You going to do that?
No, I'm not. My mom would probably kill me. So I'm not going to do that.
You're going to be looking at your phone all the time?
No, man. No. You got to be present.
So I guess Jody and Scarlett are rolling with?
Yep. My brother and his family are coming up, too. They'll meet us up there a little bit later today. And my daughter, Scarlett, and my brother's daughter, Ellie, are the Flower Girls.
Oh, cool.
So we're looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun.
So your brother lives in Atlanta?
Auburn,
Alabama. Okay. Yeah,
that's right.
He came up to the Auburn game.
I can hear. I'm looking at you, and my dad's behind me. I can hear him. He wants to say something. What do you?
No, he can't talk to the next.
He can't. We got to keep him. That's hard for him. Hard for him to do.
under wraps. A little lesson in discipline, Mr. McIsaac.
That's right. That's right. Well, Trent, so HBA board meeting, is there anything in the industry that's sort of hot topic?
I mean, we're really champion. We started champion this last year, but really getting back to the education component for our youth and for up-and-coming tradespeople. That's something I really think that the HBA Home Builder Association of Greater Charlotte is looking to partner with CPCC and Steve Currier. You've been to a couple of those meetings.
Nary's part of that.
The Roby family's really getting involved. I really think it's a great time for the Remodeling Association, Nary, and HBA to come together and unite and take their toys and share and not hold them to their chest. I've talked to you about that for about 4 years. We're loosening up a little bit. You got to kick the can a little harder every time. But I really think that's where we have pain in our industry. And
you're not kidding.
I think it's a shame. We talk about it all the time. The living that you can make learning a trade when you're young and then growing into that, if you find somebody that's willing to help you, which there's good people out there willing to help you, it's a shame that we're not teaching that in our school system.
This has a way of coming up. Literally in every show. And I know you were gone last week, so you might not have had a chance to listen to the show last week, but
is that the letter I have in my mailbox I hadn't looked at? I'm glad I didn't look at it before this week.
It came up. Came up with the ladies from HSM Core. on the Roby commercial side. And we have my parents here, and we took them around to all the businesses. And one of the questions they asked is, why are these 2 vans sitting in the Hobbs Plumbing building?
Don't worry, Travis told me the other day there's 3 vans sitting over there.
Well, there's 2 that we have that are working right, and it's because we can't find plumbers to fill.
I think the third one needs a battery.
Something like that.
But
if you're listening and you're a plumber, W.H. Hobbs Plumbing is hiring. So is Roby Electric, and I know Andrew Roby is as well. But, there's so much opportunity that's just being missed right
crazy.
Now. It really is.
I say this. If somebody said, hey, Mr. Haston or Mr. McIsaac, can I be a tech and make minimum wage on your van during the summer when I'm 16, 17, 18? And then can I be a full-time tech when I'm 18? And if I want to go to trade school, will you help me if I pass my classes? I'm telling you, by 20 years old, 22 years old, if somebody does that and doesn't throw it in your face how hard
they're making a very good living.
If they hush their mouth, we'll open a business for them, right?
Maybe.
I mean, seriously. I'm just saying.
But you're to that point. You're right.
But you get these kids in here, and I'm a sucker, and somebody acts the part, and then 2 months later they're telling you how good they are and why can't they go sell? And it's like, dude, do it for a year or 2. That's like my guys. Bryant Rogers, I love him. He's awesome. He's a project manager on our residential side, and he's like, man, we're all a bunch of veterans. He's worked here 3 years. I'm like, dude, if you opened a textbook, we're the greenest company around.
Right.
Be a little more patient, don't. So that's life. But I do think there's a big opportunity with the education. With the commercial, every time I see a tradesperson or a sub in our office looking at a set of plans, I get mad because I know they're saying material prices are up. There's hurricanes everywhere, and I can't find any labor, man. And what that means is I'm sticking it to you.
But it's the truth.
So
it really is.
Well, I'm excited about the show. It's been a very emotional week. We'll get into that later, but I want to thank Mr. McIsaac ahead of time for joining us, and stick around. We got a great show.